a pretty good day to do stuff. The weather's not too hot, and this is gonna be exciting if my plan works out. So if you've seen my old video, a couple videos back, you would have seen that I just got these RPF ones put on the GC, and I got RPF ones on the BRZ in all that brightness. But it's been only like 2 weeks from that day, and I already got different wheels for this. So like I explained in that video, so these wheels I had bought for the BRZ first, and the fitment was a little weird. This one, it's not too bad on this car, but the tires are pretty terrible sizing. They're way too small for honestly any car. I don't know who put these on. I bought these used, so they were already on there. I already got new wheels, and that's mostly because I bought another used set with some tires already on it. And the tires on these new wheels are actually the complete opposite of this. They are bigger than what should be on this car. Oh, and if you remember my pile of tires from that previous video, now there's actually 3 stacks. It was 2 big ones and now 3 small ones, which I think is worse. So these are it. It's a little dark in here, but so I think, if I remember, these are Roda Action wheels, I think. And so these ones are, you can barely see it, but it says 215, 55 and R17. So these ones, I'm pretty sure are like what you run on an SUV or something, because these ones actually came off a guy who had it on a Forester. So I guess this is like somewhat of an SUV kind of sizing. These are slightly bigger, but the plan here is to use these extra big tires to get a cheap lift out of them. So this will obviously work. I mean, that's just how it works. So these old wheels, or not really old on this car, I just put them on, but the tire is actually smaller than what it should be. So instead of going lower with this car, I actually want to raise it. This should technically give it like at least, I'm pretty sure, an inch of rise. We'll see. I'm gonna put it side by side. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. So it technically should raise the car this much. What is that? That's at least like 2-3 inches. So I want to eventually get some kind of lift kit, or like swap it for some Forester struts, which should give it a lift. But I think this should work pretty well. I'm not sure if it's gonna hit or something, which I don't think so, because this is just a 215, so it's kind of skinny. So it should work, and it should look pretty cool if it's raised. As you can see, I already took off the front wheel because I literally forgot to make this whole intro bit, and I already started taking it off. So here we go. Yeah. I just realized how dirty these wheels are. How the heck does it get this dirty? Not bad. It's looking pretty good. For a second I thought it wasn't fitting, but I just didn't put it on properly. It feels pretty stupid for not taking like a before shot of the car on the floor, or at least measuring it. But what I'll do, I'm gonna go measure the other side, since both the wheels are still, the old ones are still on there on the other side, and then we'll see what the difference is. Oh boy, the rear one, cutting it real close. I can barely get my finger, actually it's kind of dark, you can't even see the edge of this, but it goes all the way there. I can't even move my finger. I'm sure it doesn't look that much different on the camera, but I took a picture with a measuring tape up to like one of these tabs over there, just so I have the exact same spot, and I got just over an inch with just big tires. I'm trying to get the best view I can to show the height, but the fitment is actually better too. And that's about it. Another day, another video wasted with just doing wheels. But I think this one's good. The way I initially pictured this car was a more off-road lifted look, and I am still looking for a Forester struts and springs to swap on this, so that I can actually get that height properly. Overall, I think this is the better look for this car, and I'm not really planning on tracking this car at all. But just for looks, I think it's a lot better.